Last week on the Vodcast, we brought you an interview with I Wanna Be presenter, the bubbly Ilana Africa, on board the Royal Express train from Zambia.
Vodcast.
While Miss Africa hijacked the Vodcast briefly, she did manage to let us in on a little scoop. That of a new magazine show due to be launched on Mnet next month, and it's called All Access. So I took back what is rightfully mine and found out more about the show straight from the horse's mouth. Mark Bailey.
Mark Bailey, welcome back to the Vodcast.
Thank you very much.
How are you?
You shouldn't let her get in front of the camera.
She's good though. She got all that information, you know what I mean? So congratulations.
Well, that's because I didn't know you were really filming. I thought she was just passing around. So, yeah.
Well, you've got an interesting project on the go, All Access.
I do, yeah. No, it's quite fun. You know, I've kind of got a call and said, you know, we're doing a pilot. Would you be interested in doing this show? And as I don't know if you're going to use some of that insert with Ilana, but I haven't been working a whole hell of a lot in the last sort of 6 months because I had my baby boy and I decided I can do one of two things. I can either try and really push my career, or I can try and have some time. And everybody who has a kid says those first year flies by and it's over, and everybody wishes that they could have been more present in the moment. And I kind of made the decision, put the career on a bit of a back burner, which has been disastrous financially, but has been phenomenal with having that time to input with my kid. And a lot of people say you've got to wait until the kid's a year before you can start bonding and stuff, and it's absolute rubbish. And I know that I've been very fortunate, but to be able to spend as much time as I have with my baby has been the best thing ever, because you don't get that time back. You can always make more money.
And you get to see him,
yeah. I don't want to have to get phone calls saying he's crawling, he's walking, I want to be there for those moments. They're priceless, I think.
Where's the picture then? Can you show the rest of the country a picture then?
It's on my cell phone, which is way down there, and
we'll
it's
go
off.
get it.
I'll get it.
Oh, thank you very much.
There you go. I think a toast is fitting.
Thank you very much.
Show into the new kid.
Thank you very much. Appreciate it. Cheers to you all.
Now, a question I need to ask you. You're dating the khaki clothes, the dirty island style vibe.
The world moved for you as well.
It did indeed.
Yeah, something broke.
For Carducci suits.
Possibly. We haven't got our sponsor lined up yet, so I don't know if we can drop any names in. But it has. You know, the amazing thing, I loved the show Survivor, watching it, and being in it was surreal and crazy. I love doing it. I've done a wildlife documentary, which I love doing as well. But people pigeonhole you in one area because they've only seen you in that, so you can't really blame them. So all the MC work which I did, people just said we want somebody sophisticated, and my agent would put me forward, and all they could think of is a guy in khaki on an island with his feet in the sea. They're like, no, we want something sophisticated. So this is great, and then it's going to showcase a different side of it. And I've worked in the hospitality industry for many years in a suit every day, and you know, you can do both things.
So, are you excited about the show?
I am. You know, it's going to be a challenge. In a very different way than Survivor was. I think I've got a little bit more experience under my belt now. I'll be more comfortable in front of the camera. I also will be less directed in, even though it was me, the role of the host in Survivor is a fairly defined one. So you had to be a certain way, which was quite reserved. You know, some people criticize it for being stiff, but it was almost what the role required. Now I get to be a little bit more myself. I can joke around, I can play around. I am a people person, which possibly didn't come over in Survivor. You know, being in the hospitality industry for so long now, necessitates being one, and this is almost like a natural transition to doing it. So.
And a good introduction to the show is the fact that you're interviewing the likes of Ed and Ilana for your first insert.
Yeah, and I mean they do make it very easy. The difficulty with Ed, you know, you always worry with an interview that if you ask somebody a question, they're just going to have one-word answers. I don't know if you saw Joaquin Phoenix on the Letterman show. I mean, it was incredibly entertaining, but for all the wrong reasons. And your fear is that you can ask somebody something and you're really going to have to draw blood out of a stone. With Ed, the opposite is true, where you're almost waiting for a gap to ask the next question. But he is fantastic and he's high octane and he really is great. And then Ilana is one of the most positive people I've ever met in my entire life, and she is an icon and an absolute bubble of positivity. Yeah, they make it very easy.
The opportunities that are going to be abroad, I mean, you're in Zambia now, you're going to go to the Grammys, you're going to go to the Oscars, do you need someone to come with you? I'll come with you. You see, the train doesn't like the fact that I'm suggesting all these new things.
Yeah, look, it's still fairly early days with the show. I've got an idea of what the projections are. We want to cover South African celebrities first and foremost, those living at home, those living abroad. You know, I'm sure everybody wants to know, what is a day in the life of Charlize like whether she's on set or not? What does she do when she's coming back and relaxing at her house in Malibu? And we'd love to catch up with those sort of people. Ono's, recording, and his career's on fire. He's in London a lot now. What's a day in the life? Where do they go for breakfast? Where do they go for lunch? We want to tap into the real side of those people. I think that's more interesting than an interview with them on the red carpet, although we'll be doing that kind of stuff as well. And just personally, I've been to the Grammys before. I'd love to go again. I'd love to go to the Oscars. So that's almost like making my dream or wish fulfillment, ticking off those boxes. But essentially, it's a people, personality-driven show. So that's what I'm looking forward to.
When does the show start?
I believe it's starting at about the 24th of June, and it's prime time. It's Thursday 7:30 to 8:30, which is a fantastic slot to be in. So yeah, hopefully it's going to be something that really catches people's imagination.
Good stuff. Well, I'm looking forward to watching the show. If you need some help, I'm offering. I'm offering on camera. Okay.
Always good. Always good.
All right, Mark, thanks very much.
Nice chatting. This is Mark Bailey coming to you from the Royal Express in Zambia for the Vodcast.